Playing SIUE, playing your hometown, and how'd it feel?
Felt great. There's really not much that I can really put into words right now. A lot of emotion. Felt good to come back, and I have a lot of people support me. I can't really put it into words.
I know you said there's going to be some butterflies. I mean, did those butterflies eventually go away when you got out there?
Yes, sir. Yeah. They went away probably about right in warm-ups. I mean, at the tip, yeah, I had a little bit of butterflies, but it's just switched over to adrenaline. We just played hard.
And Will, for you, second trip back, I mean, does it feel the same as the first one, or is it just completely different? Is it another game for you? How is it?
It's definitely different. I mean, every time I come home, I get a lot of text messages. We come to watch a game, support me. So it's always a good feeling to come home and be able to play in front of your fans and your family. Kids you went to high school with. So just coming back and having the opportunity was a great game.
Big dunk there in the second half for you. I mean, how'd that feel to be able to put that one down in your hometown?
Yeah, it felt pretty good. This is my second dunk here at SIUE, so it's feeling pretty good. Hopefully next year, I can get one more here, finish the run.
And just for any of you, I mean, I know it's been a tough season, but to be able to go up to Charleston and grab the win there and then come down here, what's that do for you guys confidence-wise and just, I guess, getting in the right direction now?
It's giving us a lot of confidence. I mean, I know we kind of struggled this year a little bit, but I feel like our guys is maturing along the way. Mentally and physically, I feel like they're coming every day to practice with a positive attitude. We're coming to work hard, and we're just coming in with a mindset. We just got to storm the court and focus on getting the W. And I think we keep doing that, we got a good chance.
Can I add a few things to that?
Yeah.
We had, there's 3 games this year where we lost on within the last few seconds of the game. This team's resilient, and to get 2 wins like this and put us back right where we want to be, heading to EKU, and we have 2 home games, which we're feeling pretty good about making the tournament now.
Waldo didn't get a chance to come out. He's scouting already.
Yeah. What's new?
Just any words for him?
I could just say Coach Waldo taught me everything that I know about basketball. So, just thank you. So.
Definitely, same thing. He taught me a lot about basketball, not only basketball, off the court as well. He's a great mentor and a great coach and a great teacher. So, I'm very appreciative for the things he's done for me. And we still keep in contact. I know he called Anthony, he called me a couple of times, make sure we're doing good in classes. So, just to have a high school coach to do that for you, man, it's real special.
And you guys seemed a lot looser in practice last night, that carryover, you think, is it today?
Yeah, I think so. It's just we're doing things now that we're finally starting to get it, I feel like. We're finally running offense, and it makes practice so much easier. Maybe it's the shortened practices, I don't know. But we're getting our work done, and we're getting out of there. We're having good ones.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I feel like we got a freshman who's finally coming along, Chris Horton. The last 3 games he played for us, he's been playing like a monster. That's what we kind of needed, and it's coming along tremendously. He's battling now. I feel like he's getting a game, and it's helping us a lot, with our offense and everything. So.
And Chris, you've been kind of leading the way as the team's been out rebounding people after struggling with that the first few games. What's changed?
It's our intensity. I think that we just need to play with more intensity than the other team, because if you go out there and you just, like a days ago, you're gonna get out rebounded. So we just gotta go in there with the mindset that, we taller than most teams anyway, so we just gotta, sort our authority, get rebounds. That's been happening. So we're winning.
Anthony, real quick, I know your sister was here.
Yeah.
She on the baseline. You guys were attacking the second half.
Yes, yeah. She was far corner from our bench.
Okay. Any smirks or glances towards her during the game? Or are you trying to keep it at minimal?
I would say it was 1 or 2, but she just wanted. I swear she wanted to win more than I did, because after they beat us at SIUE, she heard about it. So this is her payback, and it feels good for me too.
Well, a nice week for you.
It would.
Win in Eastern and come down here. So
It would. I'll take that any time, any way too.
Just talk about the homecoming for Anthony and Will, and it seemed like from the start they had some energy out there.
Well, they both played well. Our team played about as good a basketball for that early, especially early in the game in the first half. We played about as good as we've played all year. It was a good night for us.
I know you probably saw the Murray State score that they had the other night. Were there any thoughts about that game that they're coming off this high that maybe you can catch them on hangover of sorts, or?
Well, I was impressed with the win for SIU. And then I heard that Jones didn't play, and I was really impressed. I thought that because you know, that's really quite an accomplishment. It says a lot for their team, I think, and their coaches. So they had our attention coming in here. Of course, they got our attention in Clarksville pretty good too. So did I think that they would you know, have a little hangover? You know, I didn't think so. I don't know how coach feels like they played, but I was really pleased with the way we played. And as I said, I thought it was some of the best basketball we played all year, so I was pleased.
And start the second half, Anthony goes on a quick 9-point run on his own. I mean, that just, from there, is the separation
he's played
you
well
needed.
lately. He really has. And I think that was important. You know, all coaches talk about the first 5 minutes of a half. And you know, we had a little separation or a little lead, and he really helped add to it. So it was a good night for him and Will. I thought Will played well too.
And that's really 4 straight halves now where you've done that. Is that something you like to see a lot?
It's pleasing. You know, we're playing with some good spirit right now and playing hard. I've been impressed, particularly with our defense. That's what we're trying to sell, and they're buying in right now.
And you guys lately have been doing a lot better on the glass, you know, led by Chris Horton. Is that just more intensity, you think?
Yeah, Horton's been really good. You know, he's you know, early he was blocking shots. Now he's blocking shots and rebounding. He's really going after the ball hard. And of course, he's long and athletic. He's really showing. He's got me pretty encouraged.
And Travis, another nice bounce back game. He seems to have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, you know, he's a solid player. You know, I said I just wasn't pleased with what we did down the stretch, but you know, there again they were putting a lot of pressure on us. We just got to get better at that, and including Travis and the rest of our ball club. You know, we saw the game Thursday night where we held them to 18 in the first half and gave them 18 in the last 2 minutes. We got to handle the presses better.
You know, obviously confidence from the win Thursday. Practice seemed looser last night. Just doing all the right things leading up to this game.
It's amazing what a win will do for you. I think that was big for us. But you know, you got to get that first one, and I thought they came into that game pretty spirited.
I'm sure this was not the start you imagined after coming off the win Thursday.
No. You know, to be point blank, no. You know, and I thought our guys were excited. They were excited about playing Austin Peay, and you know, you know, give a lot of credit to Austin Peay. I thought they played well. I mean, their intensity, and even watching them on film against Eastern Illinois on Thursday, I thought they were playing extremely well. They were shooting the ball. Campbell was 5 for 7 that game. Bertrand was awesome. Horton was good. Triggs was good. You know, so I wasn't surprised at all, but I was disappointed with the amount of intensity that our players came out with.
Were you worried at all? I mean, after Thursday's win, that you know you go from the first place team in the division to Austin Peay, which has struggled.
Most certainly I was. You know, and that's the in some way the good thing and the bad thing about sports. You know, I mean, you could one night you could be on a high, the next minute you know you're playing. If you don't bring the same intensity and the same focus, you know, obviously you can go from being high to being low, and that's what what just happened to us tonight.
Just so a good teaching lesson then for the kids is anything can happen on any day in this conference.
Well, you know, teaching lesson, but I thought we've learned our lesson before. You know, when I thought we beat SEMO, and then you know we came back and played without great intensity against UT Martin. You know, and that's something that was addressed, and I thought, you know, again, there's time as a coach you think your guys are locked in and focused, and sometimes you just never know. Sometimes you think that they aren't, and they come out with great intensity. I mean, it's, you know, it's hard to tell, you know, but again, our intensity wasn't there, and Austin Peay played with great intensity. And I thought they, you know, the way we played and our struggles was because of, you know, what they did to us.
In your coaching history, when you see kids returning home for opposing teams, I mean, do you see them usually having that extra energy or motivation out there, and it just tends to turn into
Almost
production?
certainly, you know, it's you're playing in front of your home crowd and fans and family, you know, so it is, you know. And I thought you know, those two guys with Triggs and Campbell did a great job as far as, you know, I thought they got their team going tonight, especially Campbell, and they did a tremendous job.
And then for you guys, I mean, next step is just, I mean, getting ready for the next game, and just, like you said, after Thursday's win, the win's done, and time to go to the next game.
But right, you know, and exactly. You know, now we came off of a loss. Now we've got to try to pick the pieces up and move on to Wednesday's game and see, you know, if we can scrap, battle, and put ourselves in position to win.